call to order the Board of Alderman meeting for October 21st. May I have roll call, please?
Alderman Sykes.
Here.
Alderman Bower. Here. Administrator Wilson.
Here.
Mayor Bailey.
Here.
Attorney Law.
Here.
Alderman Salmon.
Here.
Alderman Shelton.
Here.
Will everybody join me for the pledge of allegiance, please?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item we have is the consent agenda. We have the council report, the public hearing minutes from October 7th, and the Board of Alderman minutes from October 7th.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented. Second.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Sykes.
Aye.
Alderman Bower.
Aye.
Alderman Salmon.
Aye.
Alderman Shelton.
Aye.
Unfinished business, we have none. New business, motion to approve the site plan for Good Day Farm. Administrator Wilson.
Thank you, Mayor. The Planning and Zoning Commission have unanimously approved this and bring it on to the board. This is really just an informational only type of thing. I know you guys used to do this using ordinances, but that's not required. I know I spoke with several of you on the phone about that. So this is really just a motion so I can put it in front of you and have the legal documents show that you've all seen it. We do have Ty here from Good Day Farms. If you guys do have any questions for him, he's happy to answer them for you. But again, everything has been approved. Craig has already looked over this, and he has worked with Ty, and we've got everything in a good place moving forward. All of the building codes and all of the design guidelines for all the utilities are all being done properly. And like I said, this is just kind of the final approval. I recommend approval.
Motion.
Yes.
I'll make that motion to approve the site plan for Good Day Farm. I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Sykes.
Aye.
Alderman Bower.
Aye.
Alderman Salmon.
Aye.
Alderman Shelton.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ty.
Thank you. And motion to approve the appointment of Doug Thurman to the Park Board.
Right, just a quick comment real quick before we vote on this. And this is just kind of a comment that comes from me hearing several board members, and I want to kind of put some of their worry to bed on a topic that has been with this board and several other boards. A lot of you have come to me with concerns about relatives on boards, about sons, ex-husbands, wives, children, all kinds of things. And I really just want to make sure that the board understands that from a standpoint where we're talking about a volunteer board, or whether we're talking about P&Z, these people are not going to be voting on issues where there's any type of monetary issue attached to it. And so I just want to put everyone's mind at ease and that you don't really have to worry about those kind of things. In a community this size, we all live with our relatives and our in-laws, and it's almost impossible if those people want to be involved in the community for them to not come forward and be on these boards. That's not what's the problem. The problem is when if Chris's husband is a contractor and that contractor gets the low bid on something, and Chris needs to abstain from that vote. And that's where those kind of problems come in, when there is sales tax dollars going out the door. But just regular boards, especially if it's an advisory board, I just would recommend that you don't get caught up in those things and just fill the spots with people that want to help the community and not worry about those type of things. So with that, I'll turn it back over to the mayor, and you guys can vote on this appointment.
Mayor, I just want to interject one thing. You know, his comments just make sure that if this is a vote that you cannot put a relative of your own in the consanguinity chart, that will cause you to lose your office. So I think your comments about people being related on the board are okay, but that doesn't excuse you from abstaining if this is a relative of yours that's on the chart. We've already been down this road once before in the last couple of years with an appointment. So that's, I want to caveat your comment. She can't put her husband on the park board. That would cause her.
Totally use that.
All right.
Thank God for attorneys. I would get in total big trouble if the attorneys weren't here.
Make sure that quote makes the newspaper.
No, leave that out of the paper. Go ahead. So, we're ready for a vote on this.
A motion for the appointment.
I make a motion to approve the appointment of Doug Thurman to the Park Board.
I'll second.
May I have roll call, please?
Alderman Sykes.
Aye.
Alderman Edwards.
Aye.
Alderman Bailey.
I stand in support of the original recommendation made by our Park Advisory Board, and I will vote no.
Alderman Shelton.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. I think with that being said, the meeting is tomorrow, Alderman Sykes,
Yes, ma'am.
at
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Attorney Ross.
What's wrong? I have nothing, Mayor.
Administrator Wells.
Yeah, just a couple of things here. First of all, I'm sure you guys at the last 2 meetings I've done this, so this is going to be something I do regularly, so you can just kind of count on it. But I do want to recognize a couple of employees with the city. The first time that I had my meeting, I recognized Megan for her hard work, and then I recognized the water department for some of the things that they have done. And I want to recognize Nicole Branscombe and Tina Elliott. These are the 2 ladies that work so hard under Chief and all of his officers over there, basically taking care of all of the paperwork and all of the clerical stuff that happens over there. And from what I've seen, no offense, Chief, they are the heartbeat of what makes things work over there. And I just think that it's important that we recognize our staff members and make sure that they understand that we really appreciate what they do. And so I want to make that clear and just make that right there. Those 2 ladies seem to really be doing a great job over there. Very thankful for having them here. Otherwise, I think we have a unanimous decision on the date for our budget workshop. We're going to do that on November the 6th from 1 to 5. Hopefully we can get out of there before 5 o'clock, but we're going to do that from 1 to 5. That means that I have a marathon budget preparation time period to work on here, so I want you all to pray for me, please, over the next couple of weeks that I can get all that done. Other than that, we've got our new city clerk settling in. She's going to be moving into her office here within the next few days. If we can get some hard labor to help us move a few desks around anytime soon, hint, Jason and your crew, hint.
Got it.
Other than that, everything's pretty status quo. We're still working on the financials and trying to get everything caught up and ready for the budget workshop. Always welcome any phone calls from any of you, and that's about all I have for today, Mayor.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Jason?
Nothing at this time.
Chief?
This week, or last week, I filled the vacated position by one of the officers, down having us down 1. It's a former Troy officer, Thomas Mayhew, given a conditional offer of employment and on passing his physical and his drug screening, which he has, tentatively starting on the 23rd, Wednesday. That keeps us down to 1. We have 1 more to get us back to where our budget is manpower. Started on Wednesday.
Chief, he's from here. Is he originally from here?
Do you have any candidates at this time for that last spot or any applicants at all?
Yeah. This one was just lucky. as he was, his grandmother was taken ill, moving his family to West Sullivan to be with her. And then, so we're going to drive from here to Troy if we get too much, so he's starting with us. 20-year veteran from the United States Navy. So,
It's a really good hire.
That's great.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Craig?
Nothing at this time.
Alderman Sykes?
No, other meeting tomorrow night, so.
Any of the board members have anything? Is there anybody from the public that wishes to address the board? Next regular meeting is Monday, November 4th at 7 p.m. And if there's nothing else, it's a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Mr. Welty, keep
Yeah.
Keep you here for a while.
You may stick around, sir.
Thank you very much.
My wife's not gonna know what happened.
Doug, what's up?
No, I normally do it.
You still have
I already had an answer.